Hi, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing my eyeshadow palette collection, and I'll be starting with the brands that I only have one palette from them. So stay tuned. This is my Tommy Tropical Twilight palette from Revolution. It comes with a mirror, and those are the colors on the inside. It's very beautiful. I haven't touched it yet since I bought it, but I'll keep it. This is another palette that I got from It Cosmetics. This is my first high-end palette that I bought, and it's the only one that I bought from them. It's the Naturally Pretty palette. Comes with a mirror as well, and I have used this a lot, so it's old. I'll be decluttering this. I got a palette from Oma Beauty. This is the Black Magic palette. It has a mirror, and that's the colors. So vibrant and pretty. Haven't touched it yet. Keeping it. Water Gala. That's what the outside looks. It's a seasonless staple. The Desert Dreams eyeshadow palette. It comes with a mirror, and those are what the color looks like. It's kind of like a warm neutral palette. Beautiful palette. I'm keeping it. Here's my palette from Patrick Ta. A lot of people were reading about it. Such a nice palette. It has a reflection on the cover. Comes with the mirror, and that's the color. So beautiful. Those two are the cream color, and then the top is shimmer, and then matte on the bottom. I'm keeping it. This is my only palette from them. I might get more palettes from them in the near future, but as for now, this is the only one. I was at Ross on one of my just shopping day, and I saw this Dominic Cosmetics, the Coral Blossom. I don't have any palette by her. This is the only one I found there, and I bought it. And it does come with a mirror, and those are the colors. It's pretty. And I'm keeping it. Everybody knows about the Tati Beauty palette, the volume 1. It's unfortunate what happened to our brand, but I hope she comes back somewhere in the future and everything goes fine for her. And this is what the palette looks like. It has a sleeve. I haven't touched this palette just because it's so pretty. It comes with the mirror, and that's what the colors look like. I just like the way she arranged them. It's so easy to just pick one row and then do your makeup. Just so easy. That's the color, and I'm keeping it. And I like palettes that have sleeves this way, so you can just easily slide them out and slide them back in. That way you can keep them instead of throwing it away like a box. And the last of the single eyeshadow palette collection from a brand is the Be Perfect Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette from Stacey Marie. 39A palette. I still use it from time to time, but I haven't touched it in a while. This is what the color looks like. That's the one big palette I got from Muffy. And I cut off the sheet, the name sheet. I cut those off and then just taped it to the bottom of each shadow instead of, you know, throwing that away, because some people probably lose it or probably glue it in the back. You know, I just wanted to like put the names, you know, that corresponds to the eyeshadow, and I did that. So if you have a palette that they didn't put the names under the shadow, you could do it that way just to customize your palette. I also got the Jaclyn Hill palette. You know, a lot of controversy with her name, but I bought this and it's a beautiful palette and I'll keep it. No, I bought it, so no use in throwing it away just because your views don't align with, you know, the owner or the creator. But I'm keeping it. I also got her Vote, you know, collection, the one she did with Muffy as well. And you know how it comes out this way, you pull it out. And I got the Armed and Gorgeous. They all have mirrors as well. This one is the Bling Boss. That's what it looks like. Nice purpley color. The next is the Dark Magic. A little greenish, grungy color. And the last is Ring the Alarm. The more neutral of her colors. I know there was a lot of people complaining about how patchy it was. I tried using it to make a look, but it didn't come out right. So, but I'll just keep it for now. I don't know what I'll do with it. Maybe I'll give it away or declutter it. But for now, it stays. I also got this mega palette from Coastal Scents. I had two of them, the Shimmer and the Mirage palette. They're all 88 eyeshadow colors. And they do have a mirror, a small mirror. And those are the color. I haven't used this, but I just keep it for nostalgia. They're like tiny. The pans are so tiny, but they just have so many colors that look close, you know, in shade. And here's the shimmer one, but this comes more in colors. The other one is more neutral palette. Neutral, nude, warm. This one is more colorful. And they're all shimmer palette. Shimmer. And let me see. Let me swatch this. Still pigmented. That's dry. Let's swatch one more. Pigment is still there. That is old, so I will declutter it after a little bit. Next is my BH Cosmetics. I already have a video up for my collection, and swatches are already in those videos as well. I have this one with the mirror. This is the the Marble Collection One Stone. This is the Sweet Shop Sugar Cone Mirror, and those are the colors. Again, the sleeve is easier to just take it out and then put it back. I keep these ones, sleeves like this. I keep those. I have these little ones, the Smoky Eyes to go, and the Urban Luxe Warm to go. The 6-color eyeshadow palette. I got these for free. You know, when you buy stuff, they put this in your for free. And that's the other one, the neutral, more neutral color. I would declutter this. It's old, so it's gonna be gone. And I have the Glam Reflection palette, the L'Amour one, and the Gilded one. No, it's reflective. Has a mirror. Those are the colors. And that one. I will also give this away to my cousins and some friends. They will use it. So I got the Emerald palette because it's my birth month for May. So when I bought it, they gave me a one, and then I guess they have the same shade. I didn't even know until when I checked people's reviews and noticed that that color is the same. So I contacted BH Cosmetics and they sent me another one with the right color. So I haven't used this palette. It still has the plastic wrap. I'm keeping it. I have the Galaxy Cheek palette. These are all baked eyeshadows. Again, sleeves. Comes with a mirror. And those are the colors. Love them. They glide on so smooth. Keeping it. The Desert Oasis palette. Such a pretty palette. I wish BH Cosmetics would go back to making palettes like this. Comes with a mirror. It has the 5 highlighters, and you can use it as a shadow as well, eyeshadow as well, and then the eyeshadows. Such a pretty palette. I have the Carly Bible palette. I didn't buy the first one she came up with, and then I got the second one, and I have used this palette. It has a mirror. It has the 6 highlighters on the bottom and the eyeshadows on the top. I think you can still use those as eyeshadow as well. I will declutter it just because I don't use it anymore. I give it to somebody or throw it away since it's kind of old. I have the first Zodiac palette. Also baked eyeshadows, I think. Well, they look baked. Those are what the colors look like. I also have the Zodiac Love Signs palette as well. Those are the color, the highlighter in the middle, the big pan, and everything else is the eyeshadow. I got 2 Glam Light palettes, and they're all Michaela palettes. Collab with them. It was on sale, so I got the 2. This was our first collab. I guess a lot of people were fascinated by the glitters in the middle. It was alright. These are bright colors, neutrals on the top and the colorful ones on the bottom. And that's a second collab with them. And some nice iridescent colors on the top and then some on the bottom. These are nice color. I just got this a couple of months ago and I haven't swatched or used them yet. I bought the Plain Jane, the Amulet new and the Amulet the old one. These 2 were on sale for $60, so I got it. I wanted to know what the difference was too. And I guess the only difference is this color, the blue and the pink, or purple maybe rather. Those are the 2 different colors, and then the formula changed too as well. So I would be giving one away. I'm not sure which one yet, but I would be giving it away. I also got the Plain Jane Remastered. Just got these not too long ago, and I'm keeping them. The Danessa Myricks, the 2 highlighters that she came with, and then the Lightworks Volume 4. Lightwork Volume 1 has the mirror, and those are the highlighters. I just got this a couple months ago as well. I just accidentally dented it right there. I thought maybe the other one would be a little bit light for me, but it looks like it's perfect. And then I ended up getting the Lightwork 2 as well. I have 2 palettes from Urban Decay, the Naked Honey palette and the Born to Run palette. The Naked Honey. The Born to Run. Visat or Viziat. I got a palette and I get 2 palettes from Viziat because they're very expensive and people like the quality of their eyeshadows. So I got this one on sale, and then I got the smaller one, Petite for Amélie, if I'm saying that right. So open it that way. It has a nice neutral color. This is like a travel palette. You can use this to travel and do all sort of looks. It has the mirror as well. And that's what the smaller one looks like. Doesn't have a mirror, but this is what the colors look like. Give you a nice neutral look. I have 2 palettes from Sigma, the Enchanted and the Untamed. That's what the Untamed look like. This would be my first time trying Sigma shadows. I've never tried them before. So I'm glad I have this tool in my collection. And it does come with a brush. Some people don't like it, but I'm just going to leave it in there. And this is the Enchanted palette. Beautiful colors. My Too Faced palettes are Born This Way, the Natural Nudes, the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, and then the Sweet Peach palette. And there's the Semi-Sweet still smells like chocolate. And that's the Natural Nudes palette. To be a nice travel palette as well. Here it's my Natasha Denona palette. I have the Metropolis palette, the Bronze palette, the Glam palette, and my Dream palette. Most of my palettes I got on sale except this one, because this was discontinued and then they brought it back and I hurried up and got it before they said it was going to be gone again. But it seems like they brought it back. And that's what the color looks like. I love this color and I'm keeping these. The Bronze palette, the Glam palette, and I just got this last week, my Dream palette. These are my Juvia's Plates collection. I only got 2 from the Rebel collection. The Army one, the Mints, Zulu palette, the Tribe palette, the Saharan palette, the Warrior palette, and I got the Masquerade Mini palette and the Nubian 2 palette. They don't have mirrors, but that's what the Nubian looks like. That's what the Masquerade palette looks like. That's what the Warrior palette looked like. The Saharan palette. I love this color. The Tribe palette. It's green and some orange. The Zulu palette. This is very colorful. And then the Mints. And the Army. I just recently got into Beauty Bay. A lot of people rave about it. So I decided to get me some Beauty Bay. I got this one for free when I bought the Earthy and the Midnight palette. And then when I bought the Neutral and the Nude, they gave me the Neutral 6. No, actually, this came together. And then I bought these. And I got the Wilderness palette as well, and the Dark Magic. They all have mirrors. That's what Dark Magic look like. That's what the Wilderness look like, and I guess the Earthy palette has some of this color. And that's what the Neutral looks like. And I guess I just took a couple, made the little Neutral. I'll give this one away. That's what the Nude looks like. The Brights. These are all matte. The Earthy palette. Lots of greens. Nice and colorful. And the Midnight palette. Blues and purples. And some pink, I guess.